Yeah, it's starting OTAs. Just had an early morning. About to kick it off with a good team meeting. Get out here, do some assessments, some workouts, and everybody get a feel for each other, going back over old plays, trying to just basically reprogram your brain again to start thinking like football. And I think that's what OTAs is to me, really personally. Just get back in that groove and find that groove again, really. In the season, it was what it was. I mean, you can't change it now. Obviously, the biggest burn was that we didn't get to make it to playoffs. I mean, I think the future is bright, but we got to stay in the present and work our tails off to become something great as a group.
All right, then. You have a good one.
We got a grasp on what we're trying to do as a team, especially as an offense, you know. And I know they're working like madmen while we were gone, enjoying our off season, trying to get stuff right, putting new stuff, whatever it might be. But it does feel good, being that it's year 2 with this cast and this group that Raheem has put together, and I think it's going to be really, really fun.
What's going on? What's up, y'all? Good morning.
What's happening, man? We back.
Let's go. Day 1.
It feels really good, you know. It's a lot of energy in the building, new coaches, new faces, new excitement.
Great morning. Let's go. Yay. What's happening?
And, you know, it's always good to just start afresh and get a clean slate, just knowing that we can just, everything's ahead of us, honestly. Nothing's behind us, everything's ahead of us.
What's good, bro? Whatever.
Three, 2, 1, go! 1, 2, 3, 4.
My name is John Griffin. I'm the Director of Player Performance, and my role here is to make sure that our football team is prepared to go out and play on Sundays.
3, 4, 5.
Phase 1, for us, it'll last 3 weeks. On paper, it's really 2. The guys will be specifically with us, the strength and conditioning staff, so we're just kind of laying the foundation of everything these guys need from a physical standpoint. It's learning the guys, figuring out where they're at. Everyone's coming from different training backgrounds, getting everyone on the same page and pretty much putting together just a requisite level of fitness for us to build on as we move on throughout the season.
Performance trumps preference every single time. So you guys run 4 times a week, you're playing in football games, you're practicing, you're putting your body through this vigorous activity. Everything you put in your body, every decision you make in terms of what you eat should be for performance over preference.
At some point or another, we're interacting with every single person, whether it be medical, performance science, nutrition, coaching. I think in order to have a good feel for the roster, you got to have a very collaborative relationship with everyone in the building.
They bring us in with a plan, and they have a plan every week, and if you follow it, you're going to become a beast. So Griff and his people have done an amazing job, and also too made it feel like the strength room is our home, the training room is our home. So every time we go in there, we have a blast and we get right after it.
Every man, bring someone else with you each day that we're out here. Make sure you got your brothers back on them. Building the armor. We can dominate all the way through February, all right? Come on, family on 3, 1, 2, 3. Family.
They provide a lot of confidence, you know. A lot of stuff starts in the weight room. You know, this is the time where we putting on our armor. We call it armor. We're making our bodies stronger, fresher, getting ready for that long stretch of the season. And, you know, John Griff and my boy Coach P, they do a great job in preparing us and getting us ready.
Start of our week, we'll always meet as a staff, and we'll kind of go through each guy in each position group to figure out where they're at, what they need, where they need to be going. That may be in the weight room, that may be on the field, that may be at practice. Everybody's different in terms of what their requirements are. Some guys need to get stronger, some guys need to be able to sprint more, some guys need to be able to lose weight or gain weight.
For me, my specific goal right now is get faster, get strong, get more explosive. He likes to say, you know, we need robust ligaments, which means that they're strong as hell, and we need those playing. So a lot of stuff goes into our body to make us feel better, but at the same time, gaining that strength, gaining that explosiveness, getting faster. The coolest thing about it too is that he tailors it to each specific player. So they're not just in there giving us a meat and potato lifts. They're in there giving us specific stuff for our bodies in order for us to be the best that we can be at our position.
My receiver is probably going to be asked to run a lot more. So from Drake's style of play, when he goes out there, he's almost like a basketball player.
Lobbing, end zone, caught, touchdown, Drake London.
So we have to make sure that he has the capacity to be able to move like a basketball player, run like a sprinter, but still be physical enough to play the game of football. Whereas you talk about an interior D lineman like Rook, he lives in the trenches, so everything in his game is based on power first, ask questions later.
McCormick to carry and Atlanta rallying. Right up the gut. Welcome back, Rook.
So we got to make sure that, one, he has an engine and the motor to be able to sustain that, but two, does he have the requisite level of power to be able to play at a high level, especially in the trenches.
He knows if our bodies are going to be tired before they're going to be tired. You know, he knows what day is going to be high for us, what day is going to be low for us. He knows what days to pull back some, and he knows what days to throttle some. And it's like, it's so weird because how do you know my body's going to feel like that before I do? But his scheme and his workouts, he already has it prepared and mapped out to where it's kind of like a schedule to know when our bodies need a break and when our bodies don't need a break. So he's got it all broken down to a science.
Some news out of Flowery Branch today regarding Drake London signed his 5th-year option with the Atlanta Falcons.
It felt amazing having the Falcons pick me up for my 5th-year option, knowing that they wanted me here for another year and potentially longer. It makes me feel really, really good knowing that I'm doing my job to somewhat level of degree that they want to keep me here, and it makes me happy. I would say maybe taking a new role, maybe being a little bit more vocal of a leader. Maybe a lot of you don't know because you guys see me on Sunday that I be talking a lot, whatever, on Sundays, but usually I'm pretty quiet and I stay to myself. So this is a step that I'm trying to take for the team and for myself to better me and better everybody else around me.
Phase 2, they can get on the field with their coaches. It'll kind of be a blended approach with football tactical and a little bit of performance mixed in, so we'll have kind of a hybrid relationship between us and the coaches.
It's very, very huge time right now for us. I mean, Mike got thrown into the fire, so right away our reps were against live competition, and that is a really, really good thing, but at the same time, you know, we would like to be on the field and be able to talk to each other about little nuances and routes here and there between all of us in the wide receiver corps, you know, and the QB room. Right now, I just think he brings poise. You know, he knows what we're trying to accomplish at the end of the day, and that's our goal, is just brick by brick, step by step every day, try to get 1% better, and that's exactly what he's doing.
Coach Ollie, he's brought a ton of energy to the defensive line room. What's he like as a coach?
He does not turn down.
Oh, good. Ain't no time. Don't jump over the back. Finish. Good. Hey, where you hit him at? Where you hit him at? You hit him in the head. No wasted movements. No wasted movements.
He's on level 12 at 6 in the morning. 6 in the morning, yelling.
Don't let him go. There you go. You ain't talking about kill right now. You ain't talking about.
He's bringing a lot of energy to us. You know, we feed off that. It's easy to feed off energy when you can see that it's real and genuine.
We talk about a lot about repping our style. We tell guys that we want to run in a dark room. You know that blue line of scrimmage line that you see on there? Mm-hmm. You just want to make sure everybody, you crossing that line and you getting off on the football. If you don't know anything, you just see that.
I like you. Finish up the hash. What did D.O. do right there? One bounce inside like that, you can power step on outside, you ain't going to block. Big steps. Big steps.
He's definitely just challenged us a lot. He's challenged us in the film room, and he's challenged us out on the field. And ultimately, you know, it's up to us to accept that challenge. And, you know, I love being challenged because it pushes me to be better. And not only is he pushing us to be better, but he's taking accountability himself.
I know you got 5 right there. We just trying to get you 9. Straight to stuff to get you 9 at least. At least get you 9 or 10. It'll get you 10 if you just straight stuff to.
I would just say I critique my tape from the year previously very hard, like everything. I'm watching it over and over and over again just to know what it is I did wrong. And that's mainly what I'm focusing on, is the things that I didn't do as well so I can do them a lot better this year.
What we're doing today is Creative Days. It's our one time of the year to capture photography and video assets of our players in uniform. We use those assets throughout the season on anything from the show on the Halo board to anything you see on social and everything in between. So this set is our overhead set. As you know, Mercedes-Benz Stadium is one of those stadiums that allows us to shoot from top down, and we've got a lot of content that has done really well for us from that bird's eye view. Here at Creative Days, we've created a overhead set to get high resolution photo and video of our players in action.
Hard because the window is so small, he's capturing just so large.
So in this room they're actually taping right now. It's our green screen room, and it's an opportunity for our game presentation team to capture content of the players that they can use throughout the season in the game during moments where there's not game action happening.
Bijan Robinson, running back. Base at third, safe.
Welcome to the white set. Jay, our photographer over here, is going to capture all of our players on a standard, clean white background. This is all the stuff that the NFL needs for broadcast and other purposes. We also use this opportunity to get the players to show a little personality and do a little bit more than just stand there and pose. So this is our campaign set. It's a photo set that really ladders into the visual thematic for the year. Whereas last year was about a plan coming together, this year it's about our time to shine. So you're gonna see that with all the reflective elements and bombastic brand logos.
Really, this set came together beginning with the 2025 look and feel and trying to create a premium space for our premium players. So you can see that it's all brushed metal. We have both of our logo marks, and then some of the angular textures that are present in the actual panels themselves. And super proud of how it came together.
We're here at Creative Days, and you see I got the camera in my hands. Having some fun with the camera. I'm very interested in the camera, making filmmaking as well.
Okay, it looks vastly different in camera.
I got you, Moves, I got you.
This is the video hype set. It's kind of like the super turned up sibling to the campaign set.
Good. Keep on moving. Go ahead and go red. Keep going.
This is the set where we get super hype, a lot of aggression from our players. So you're gonna see this on broadcast, you're gonna see it on social, and most importantly, you're gonna see it in game on the Halo board.
Now you can hold that handle there. And that here's your focus screen.
Being behind the camera helps you capture moments. Due to, having to remember things and all that stuff, being able to, capture that from a camera helps you go back and look at that clip and have some type of understanding how you felt in that moment and being able to relive that moment again through the lens.
I don't know how you do this one. Yeah, this one's really crazy right here. I'm back. I'm still here. I promise you. I'm still here. I got you. You lock in, just vibe. Just be you, bro.
And look up to the camera. Perfect. Good.
Energy is fun. Players are not energetic at all. I don't know. They just come in here all dull.
Perfect. Hey.
A little shaky,
Better up, though. That was good.
No, being behind the camera is nice. Being behind the camera. Being in front of the camera, it's not so nice. But
yeah, I was gonna say, which are you more looking forward to? Being here today, shooting, or Monday when you have to be?
Oh, definitely today. Today. I understand that their energy is trash, because mine's. I won't be trash for y'all. I'll come here. Let's go!
Let's go! There we go.
This is important. One, it's a new, for me, I would say, it's a new team.
Hey, bro, don't do that. I'm locked in. One more. Hold on. Let me get the focus.
Just a new level of confidence from my first year. I can come in here, joke around with the guys, play around, and I'll definitely just have a different energy about myself.
We at the club now with it, bro. Come on now, you know me behind the camera. Moon Productions, bro. Moon Productions.
It ramps up a lot. Phase 1 was just workouts. We would come in with Griff, get a workout in. Phase 2, meetings, workout, and we're on the field now. No competition at all, but that's when we're ramping up into Phase 3 where we get to play a little bit of 7-on-7, go against the defense, figure them out while they figure us out, and ultimately just have fun out there and try to perfect our craft on both sides of the ball.
Excited. We get to be out there against the defense. Working real football, not just routes on there and stuff like that.
You want to kind of knock out all the, your base, fundamentals, your philosophies, everything, your culture. That's what this is about.
Just accomplish a great camaraderie. This time is really great for building camaraderie, and I feel like the most successful teams have a very tight bond, and I can already see that forming amongst different groups. You'll see an O lineman talking to a D lineman, or you'll see a receiver talking to a corner, just building that camaraderie and just getting stronger, and that will help propel us straight towards the season.
I think first and foremost is the connection. So kind of the first time with this team being around each other. That's the first thing. Second is, there's a lot of areas for self-improvement. This is really a time that you can focus on that, focus on your own game, what you have to improve on for next year. And I think if everybody does that, then collectively all of a sudden you look a lot better too. That's why the last thing is as a collective group. You get to know one another, it's awesome, but how are you going to play for one another, and what type of habits are you going to build, and it's important to set that now.
Hey man, invaluable lesson today, fellas, right? How we practice, the temperament, everything's going to happen, right? Because we practice against other people, coaches and players included, you got to keep it cool. Mainly coaches. That's how I started in those real practices that we're really going to count on. Talking about going against Tennessee, right? We got to be quiet. You got to be killers, and we got to play hard. That's it, right? Keep it moving. Valuable lesson for us today. But with all that being said, man, we got one of the greatest players definitely to play in Atlanta, if not in the National Football League. And I know everybody in my generation had a poster on their wall. Man, take a knee and listen to Michael. Vick.
Yes, sir. Thanks, Coach.
Yeah, definitely take bits and pieces from each and every coach that I've had, from Dan to Jim to Andy, to Mike T. Great football coaches, but I think extraordinary people. Great men. Even just talking to Raheem today and just hearing him, just know that these dudes are used to leading men. Yeah, I'm excited for Mike. I think this is going to be an amazing season for him. Just watching practice, it looked like everything is slowed down with some complimentary players around him like Bijan and Drake and Cal. These guys are going to really do some special things this year, and with a revamped defense, which I think is most important to talk about.
No doubt.
You gotta have them guys.
Yeah. It's completely like different deal.
Yep.
In terms of the athlete, the cool thing about it. James is that true edge rusher coming off.
Coming off.
Beat you a lot of different ways. And then James is that move around. You know how critical that is. To have a dude that can actually move around. He can play stack. He can rush inside. He can rush outside. Xavier Watts led college ball in interceptions.
Nice.
And Billy Bowman, he's more of a nickel, but he was second in interceptions.
Yeah.
So
good compliment to AJ. Yeah,
real,
solid.
No doubt.
Solid.
AJ and Jesse, man, real ball hawk.
And it's invaluable to have a pass rush and to have it for 4 quarters. It's a 4-quarter game. Like I told him today, I feel like the game was won in the first quarter, second quarter. It's really won in 4 quarters. You got to play the whole full game. And that's what football is all about. It's a constant battle. It ain't over till that clock strike 000, man, when it's all said and done. First off, man, I thought the practice was amazing. I only caught half of it, but, the intensity was there, the effort was there, the belief was there. That's what it takes, man. Believe in you, believe in yourself. The commitment, the camaraderie, the consistency. That's how you play. That's what you got to put into this game. The longevity comes from those things right there. Continue to know that at some point this season, when it's all said and done, this team gonna be on top. Opening up with the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Come on, man. Gotta get that win, gotta get that dub. Get that dub, be looking up at the end of the year, and this team will be in the playoffs. I expect the postseason, but the hard work got to be put in right now. I used to take this part of it for granted. OTAs, out here all day, and what I'm doing here, why we here? Didn't take it serious. Now I look back on it, if I'd have put in just a little bit more work, might have accomplished a little bit more. So don't take this for granted. It's a privilege to play in the league, not a right. But hey, when it's all said and done and everybody's showing up, you believe in yourself, man, you believe in one another.
Hey, Mike, man, come break it down, man.
Yeah, for sure.
Come break it down, Mike Penix.
Yes,
Mike
sir.
and Mike.
There's only one way to do it, man. Hard work, you gotta put in hard work on 3. 1, 2, 3. Hard work. For sure. No doubt, baby, sir. Thanks. No, man. God, thanks for having me.
A guy with a year under his belt now, you know, with a lot of confidence going into this year. I've played in my first NFL game. I've had a full NFL season, and I know what it's like to be in the building now. So just with that experience and all the, I would say the rookie blues and all that stuff being behind me, now it's just time to just go out there and ball out and play.
The emphasis of the defense, just with the pass rush, with the back end, with making plays, getting a lot of turnovers. Last year we didn't have a lot of turnovers, but you know, we played pretty solid. But just having that whole new aura of Coach Brick coming in, everybody wanting to be the best defense in the league. So we all, like I said, just picking each other's brain, just trying to make sure we all on the same page in OTAs. So when we come back for camp, you know, we leaving off where we left off right here. So
I kind of put it in the way of like we laid the bricks. We didn't put any cement down to hold them in place. So I feel that right now we're putting that cement in, and we're building that building that we need to make.
It's grown every day. Just having that space just to be able to connect with these guys and learn each other's guys' names and where they're from and where their background and how they play and just what they do on a day-to-day basis. That's how you build and grow relationships and connections throughout the team.
You know, it's our time to step up now. It's time for the young guys to go ahead and out there and play. You know, Ra and Terry, they believed in us, drafted us, picked us, brought us here for a reason. So it's our job to honor them and work as hard as we can and go produce.
Continue to be more explosive, continue to, you know, understand all defenses and everything. I've been watching other teams and the teams that we're going to play. I've been watching them a lot.
Obviously, the international game is going to pose a challenge for us. The early bye is going to pose a challenge for us. We got a good amount of primetime football games, which is obviously going to pose a challenge to us. But I mean, I think pressure is a privilege. So being able to be in these situations as a football team means that we have high expectations not only of ourselves, but of everyone around us too.
Every single year, I always say this: nobody cares what you did last year. All that matters is what you're doing right now, and that's my mindset, and that should be everybody's.